The Man Who Knocked at Midnight. Before we start, like and subscribe my channel for more amazing stories. In the fog-covered town of Ashglen, stories swirled about the man who knocked on doors at midnight. They said if you answered, he would stare into your soul, and you'd vanish by dawn. Nobody believed it, until the night Sergeant Evelyn Hart received a call from a frantic old woman named Martha Greaves. He knocked at my door. "Evelyn?" He knocked and I answered. Now the walls are bleeding. When Evelyn arrived at the address, Martha's cottage was cold and silent. The door hung open, no signs of struggle. No blood, no Martha. Only the clock on the wall, frozen at 12. And 3 knocks echoing faintly in the air. Evelyn's partner, Officer Malik Shore, found a leather-bound book on the table. Its pages were filled with names and dates, all ending at the stroke of midnight. The last entry read, Martha Greaves, April 17th, knocked. That was the same night. They questioned the neighbors, but no one had seen Martha leave. One old man muttered something strange. He only knocks for the cursed, those who open something they shouldn't have. That night, Evelyn reviewed surveillance footage. At exactly midnight, the camera facing Martha's street glitched out for 13 seconds. When the footage returned, the image was blurry, but a tall figure in a dark coat stood outside Martha's door. No face, just a silhouette. The next evening, Evelyn got a knock at her door. She looked through the peephole. Nothing, but her phone buzzed with a new message from an unknown number. 13 have heard him. You will be the 14th. She traced the book's entries back over 200 years. Every 13 years, 13 people disappeared after midnight knocks, going back to the year 1782, all in Ashglen. It was April now, the 13th year. Evelyn stayed up every night, patrolling the streets at midnight. She started seeing shadows shift in impossible ways, whispers in alleyways, thumping footsteps behind her. But no one ever there. One night, she followed a figure into the woods outside town. She found a circle of stones, each engraved with a name, 12 in total, and an empty 13th. The wind howled through the trees, forming words in its wail. Answer the knock and free the bound. Evelyn backed away, only to trip over something buried in the dirt. A hand, old, dried, reaching out of the soil. The next morning, she returned with a team. The hand was gone. The circle of stones had vanished, and her partner Malik could not remember anything from the previous day. That night, she stayed in her living room, armed and ready. At exactly midnight, 3 knocks struck her door. She didn't move. The room turned ice cold. Her phone vibrated. A new name had appeared in the digital copy of the cursed book. Evelyn Hart, awaiting. She turned off the lights and hid in her bedroom. But the knocking moved to her window. 3 taps. Soft, measured, inhuman. She checked the reflection in the mirror across the room. Someone stood behind her, but when she turned, no one was there. Just the front door creaking open on its own.